Yes, Mr. President.
Sikhumbuze uMnumzane Ntanzi singaphansi kwesifungo.
Yeah.
So please, Mr. Ntanzi, just before we took the short adjournment, we put it to you that that you are using the number 076-264-8460, and the reason is the following. We show you the extracts of Exhibit DD5E, Roman figure 2. If you look at the cell name, the towers, you'll see there's 2G Mbeki, there's Impala, there's Freedom Park. Freedom Park is where you are staying, is that correct?
Ngithi la ohlala khona Freedom Park.
Yeah, Ngozibana.
Yes, my lord.
There's Boitekeng Mall, there's Rustenburg Central. These are the areas around where you are staying, is that correct?
Indawo lezi ke Ombeki, Impala Platinum, Freedom Park, Boitekeng Mall, indawo lezi ke eseduze nala ohlala khona ngithi.
Yeah.
Yes, my lord.
There's a number, that very first number, 07261911698. Are you familiar with that number?
Where we
The calls, the other party, the other party.
Sorry, yes. Where is the number 0726191698?
Yeah, yes.
Yes, I know it.
Whose number is that?
Ekabani?
Egalebona.
Leboheng.
And who is she?
Ubani na?
Umuntu angizwana na.
The person I had a relationship with.
Yes. Do you see that you were making calls to her, for instance, on the 23rd of December 2019 at 8:15:42, you made an outgoing call to her, an MOC, using your number 076-264-8460, calling her on her number 07261911698, and the call lasted 70 seconds, and the tower was Impala.
Umubuka lana ke kodwa ke isikhathi asishilo to 8:15 kodwa sibona isikhathi ke lapha yobani 8:58 wenza noma wena ke washayela yena ucingo ngale number 0762648460 nge-23 zika December 2019 i-call leyo ke yaba ke ama-seconds awu-70. Inumber yakhe u-0726191698, itower yakhona ke Impala.
Yebo ngiyakubona Nkosikazi.
Yes, I see it, my lord.
Then again, you called her on the 23rd of December 2019 at 11:22:21. It's an outgoing call to her, an MOC, using your number 076-264-8460, calling her on her number 07261911698, and the call lasted 284 seconds.
Kwase kuthi ke usebenzisa inumber 0762648460 ngazo i-23 zika December 2019 isikhathi 11:22 nama-seconds awu-21. I-call leyo ke kwaba ama-seconds awu-284. Umfonela ke kwinumber 0726191698.
The tower is 2G Rustenburg, South NGA2.
Itower ke ekhomsayo lapha yawu 2G Rustenburg, South NGA 2.
Again, using your number 076-264-8460, again on the 23rd of December 2019 at 11:30:15, you made an outgoing call to her and MOC lasting 101 seconds to her number 072-6191-698.
Phinde futhi ke ngazo i-23 December 2019 isikhathi 11:30 nama-seconds awu-15 usebenzisa inamba yakho 076-264-8460 i-call leyo ke nama-seconds awu-101 umshayeli ucingo ke kwinamba yakhe 072-619-1698.
You can see, Mr. Ntanzi, that you called your girlfriend Lebo several times. If you count the calls from the top, there are about 10 calls on the 23rd of December 2019.
Uzobona ke ukuthi ke nanjengoba usho ukuthi ke umuntu ozwana naye ukuthi ke umshayele amahlandla wamshayela ucingo ke amahlandla ke uma ubala ke kusuka phezulu ke uthola ukuthi amahlandla ke ayile ku10.
Do you see that?
Uyabona lokho?
Kuyakubona Nkosikantolo, azange iphike inamba mina ukuthi akusiyami. Ngithe inamba ngisayazi ngapha egcineni. Akaze ngithi mina inamba akusiye.
I see it, my lord. I never denied the number. I said that the number or the last digit of the number, my lord, I cannot remember them. I have never denied that the number is not mine.
Okay, so we can accept that that is your number.
Okusho ukuthi singakwamukela ke manje ukuthi inamba yakho le.
Yebo Nkosikantolo, njengoba naqala ngiphika ngami.
Yes, my lord, because even initially I never denied the number.
Ngithe nje kuphela angiyazi ngapha ekugcineni.
I just said that I don't know the last digits.
Right. If we look at the call on the 23rd of December 2019 at 14:10:33, it's an outgoing call to an MOC to the number 072-619-1698, which you say belongs to your girlfriend. Using your number 076-264-8460, it lasted 21 seconds.
Masibuka ke usebenzisa inamba yakho 076-264-8460 ngazo i-23 December 2019 isikhathi u-14:10:33 wena ke owashaya ucingo ama-seconds awu-21 fonela yona ke inamba 072-619-1698.
We see that the tower is Ellis Park Station, SGS3.
Iyakhombisa ke itower laphayana ukuthi ke i-station sase-Ellis Park noma ke Ellis Park Station SGS3.
We know that that is in Johannesburg, is that correct?
Siyazi ukuthi ke useGoli la.
Ngiyakuzwa ngokusho mina angazi ukuthi kuphi.
I hear as you're saying, I don't know where it is.
Then again on the same day at 14:12:43 seconds, there's an outgoing call and MOC to the number 072-619-1698 that belongs to your girlfriend. Using your number 076-264-8460, again on the 23rd of December 2019, lasting 19 seconds. The tower is still Ellis Park Station, SG3.
Phinde futhi ke ngazo i-23 December 2019 isikhathi u-14:12:43 usebenzisa inamba yakho ke 076-264-8460 wena ke washaya ucingo ama-seconds awu-19 kwinamba 072-619-1698 itower ke iphinde kuseyiyona ke i-2G Ellis Park Station SGS 3.
Then the next call at 14:13:34, it's an outgoing call using your number 076-264-8460. to call the number 060-711-391. The tower there, it's Doornfontein SGS 3.
Phinde futhi ke usebenzisa inamba yakho 076 2648460 isikhathi ke 14:13 nama seconds awu 34 nge-23 zika December 2019 wena kwashaya ucingo ama seconds awu 12 ufonela yona ke inamba 060 711113991 itower ke 2G Doornfontein SGS 3.
Then again on the 23rd of December at 14:56, an outgoing call lasting 17 seconds to the number 07261916998, which belongs to your girlfriend. Calling her using your number 076-264-8460.
Phinde futhi ke ngazo i-23 December 2019 u-14:56 ama seconds isikhathi ikholi wena kwashaya ucingo ama seconds awu 17 ufonela yona ke inamba 0726191698 usebenzisa inamba yakho 0762648460.
And the tower there is Jeppes LP SGS 3.
Itower khona ke lapho iJeppes Town LP SGS 3.
Then on the same day, 23 December 2019 at 14:24:07, your number 076-264-8460 made an outgoing call and MOC lasting 140 seconds to the number 072-6191-698, which you say belongs to your girlfriend. And the tower there is Union SGS 1.
Bese kuthi ke ngazo i-23 December 2019 isikhathi u-14:27 ama seconds awu 7 wena kwashaya ucingo isikhathi secolleague ama seconds awu 140 ushayela yona inamba 0726191698 usebenzisa inamba yakho ku 0762648460 itower ke ixosha ke lapho u-2G Union SGS 1.
Yeah, these are different places, Mr. Ntanzi, in Johannesburg. Are you still saying you are not familiar with Johannesburg?
Indawo ke lezi ezahlukahlukene eGoli usatsho ke namanje ukuthi iGoli awulazi.
Namanje ngiyakuphendula ngithi iGoli angilazi.
I'm still answering you and say that I'm not familiar with Gauteng.
Ngisacela ukucacisela ikhotho bekhotho ifanele yazi ngale nto oyifunda lapha ngoba ikhotho khona pho elahla khona.
May I please explain to the court, because there is somewhere where the court is being misled with what you are reading here.
Yes.
Kusenkantolo, emsebenzini ngiyagcina nge-23 ngiyahamba ngekhaya.
My lord, the 23 is my last day at work. I then go home.
Mangabuka lamathawa suka Mbeki istrata sase Rustenburg ongena ngaso imoto amatraka angena ngaso.
If you look at the tower written here, my lord, it's written Mbeki Street. That's the road that is being used by vehicles, whether it's trucks, to get into Rustenburg.
Uphunduza Rustenburg toti Johannesburg anendlela oyibiza ngayo uthi se Johannesburg le tower.
And then you come down, it's written Rustenburg up until you get where you say Johannesburg.
Z23 nje last day ilanga lokugcina nce emsebenzini.
Though that was on the 23rd, my lord, the last day
2019
of work.
2019 umshushisi bengisekhaya mina ngafika ekhaya ngafika nge-23 nge-24 ebusuku nge-23 24 ngiyengomeni ngiyagida.
On the 23rd I was at home, my lord. I got home at night on the 23rd, and then on the 24th I am attending the traditional dance.
Manje ikhoti uyayidukisa ngale ndlela ngoba awuyifundi lento ngendlela ukuthi ubala uthi Rustenburg Johannesburg until izokuvela ithawa yakuphi yasekhaya ngemuva amathawa asekhaya wekhona ngemuva wena uveza lamathawa uthi iJohannesburg ngeJohannesburg vela ngiyazi phambi kwekatolo ngiyavuma namanje.
And I'm maintaining that now the court is now not being told or read according, it's not being read according to what it is. The towers back home are not appearing, even at the back. Those towers are not appearing. I still maintain that how Johannesburg is unknown to me.
Yes, one can see you travel. It's the same day. We've always placed the date. One can see that you're traveling through those areas. All that we are asking you is, are you still maintaining that despite the fact that the different towers are shown here, do you still maintain that you don't know Johannesburg?
Yebo, siyakuzwa lokho futhi kuyabonakala la ukuthi ke wawusohambweni noma ke wawuhamba ke lana. Ingakho ke sifunda indawo lezi ezahlukahlukene noma amathawa axoshwayo kuamathawa ahlukahlukene. Esikubuzayo nje kuwena ukuthi usasho yini ukuthi igoli awulazi. Siyavuma ukuthi wawuhamba lana.
Kosenkantolo igoli angilazi.
My Lord, Johannesburg is unknown to me.
Nokuthi amathawa khona kosenkantolo angiwazi.
As well as its towers, my Lord, are unknown to me.
Ngaleso sikhathi ngiseteksini mina.
By that time, I will be in a taxi.
Ukuthi imoto iphume ngayiphi indlela yaya ngayiphi indlela ngazi.
As to which route would be taken by the vehicle and to which one, I wouldn't know, my Lord.
Mina ngishilo phambi kwecourt ngathi rank ogitshelwa kuye Johannesburg i1 rands.
I did mention it before this court that the rank that we use to get into the taxi, it's Wanderer's rank. my
Lapho
Lord.
kugitshelwa khona imoto ezakwaNongoma Mahlabathini. Lapho imoto engizazi angazi ukuthi kuphi ithawa yakhona ikuphi angazi phambi kwecourt.
That's where you will get transport to Mahlabathini, to Nongoma. As to which tower then it picks up, my Lord, I don't know.
Ingakho nami phambi kwakho nje ngithi khona phi icourt ngathi uyayidukisa khona awufundi ukuthi ngale nje abantu isikhathi zi23 zonke. Mawungathi ubuke nesikhathi sakhona 11 12 u1 u2 tot kuyahamba kuyaphansi.
Hence, I'm saying that the court is being misled in how you are reading this, because you are not reading it as in sequence as it goes down. If you were to look at the time, it's 11, it's 12, it's 1, it's 2 going down.
And okunye okufanele lebohila kusele icala phela umuntu engangithanda naye uthi ngangimzonda.
And also, contacting Lebohile is no crime.
Yes.
This is someone that I had a relationship
No.
with. Not to say that I hated her.
No, Mr. Ntanzi, we're just saying the call data shows that you were traveling on the 23rd of December 2019. We're just placing these towers on record. And the times.
Ukuthi yebo kuyakhonjiswa noma lokho kuyakhombisa ukuthi impela wawuhamba. Esikwenzayo nje ukuthi ke sifundeke lamathawa ahlukile siwafunde. Yebo lokho kuyakhombisa ukuthi ke wawumuntu wayesendleleni owayehamba.
Yebo nkosenkantolo ngiyakho ukuthi angisamile lapho igoli angilazi nkosenkantolo.
Yes, my Lord, I hear you, but I still maintain that I do not know Johannesburg, my Lord.
Right. Then still on the 23rd of December, (2019) at 14:27:17 up to 14:29:40, you were passing through the Spread View area, the tower there, Spread View SGS
Ukusuka la
1 and 2.
ukusuka lana ke ngazo i-23 December 2019 isikhathi u-14:27:07 uzofica khona lana ke u-14:29:40 lana iyakhombisa ke ukuthi wawundlula e-Straight View na ibhaliwe la.
Ngiyabona ingakho bengishila phambi kwecourt nangisazi isiphevu ukuthi siqalaphi sigcinaphi.
I see it, my Lord. Hence, I said before this court that I don't know where the start of Straight View is and the end of Straight View is.
Ngoba umgwaqo lo thela wayeka semakhaya.
Because that's the highway, my Lord, on our way home.
Yes. Then at 14:31 and 10 seconds, still on the same day, the reception tower there is Fosolores North SGS2.
Bese kuthi ke ngaso lesi sikhathi ligaminqeke ihola lesibili lana ke nama seconds awu2 i-tower ke ikhomsayo lapha na u2G iFosolores North SGS2.
Now, Mr. Ntanzi, of interest to us are just those towers, Spread View, SGS, and Fosolores that you travel through. And in this regard, we wish you to refer you to the evidence of Ms. Fillingham. And She testified as follows at page 21 on the 21st of June 2024. The extract should be attached to the at the back. Line 11, Ms. Fillingham, okay. We begin on the top of the page with spread view. The distance to 13511 Kutlwanong Street, Vosloorus is 1.18 kilometers.
Lana ke umshoshisi ufunda ubufakazi bakhe ke uMiss Pinky Vitellingham bange 21 kuJune 2024 upage 21 nanguke lana ke uyena ke ophendulayo noma ukhulumayo ke kulungile ke sizoqala ke phezulu lona ke ipage ngespread view ibanga ke ukuya e13511 eKutlwanong Street eVosloorus amakhilometer awu 1.18.
Do you have any comment?
Ukhona office uPaula?
Mina ngokho ngizophinda ne-spare view angisazi.
There's nothing I will respond to because even straight view is unknown to me.
Mina ngibona umgwaqo ophela wayeka mangekhaya. Ngazi i-spare view ukuthi siqalaphi sigcinaphi.
I just see a highway on my way home. As to where straight view starts and ends, I don't know.
Then Ms. Fillingham, the crime scene physical address is 13511 Kutlwanong Street, Vosloorus. The next tower or site is Parke, which is 2.2 kilometers. Thereafter, we have Vosloorus Tower, which is 2.9 kilometers.
Uyaqhubeka ke Ms. Vitellingham ubufakazi bakhe ke uthi indawo yesigameko ikheli lakhona 13511 Kutlwanong Street eVosloorus. Itower elandelayo ke noma indawo ke iParke ekuyibanga ke lamakhilometer awu 2.2. Emva kwalokho ke bese siba netower ke iVosloorus yona ke ekuyibanga u2.9 kilometers.
And she proceeds that the physical address of the Spread View Tower is 1816 Ramatlo Street, Spread View, Katlehong.
Uyaqhubeka ke uMiss Vitellingham uthi ke ikheli lase Straight View i1816 eRamatlo Street eStraight View eKatlehong.
Then on page 84, starting from line 5, Ms. Fillingham, I do not think we have picked up the exact tower, but the towers in the vicinity of the crime scene is Spread View Park. Spread View Park. Eh? Okay, sorry.
Okay.
So it's Spread View, comma, Park. Eh? Moseleke, comma, Vosloorus, comma, Vosloorus Square. So they are around the vicinity of the crime scene.
Uyaqhubeka ke yena uMiss Vitellingham uMiss Pinky ke nanjoma usho angicabangi ukuthi ke sacosha ke ekuyilona lona itower kodwa ke amathawa aseduze ke nalapho noma aseduze ke nayo indawo yesigameko iStraight View iParke uMosileke iVosloorus kanye neVosloorus Square.
Then lastly on this point, she testified as follows, says, this is on page 27, 21st June 2024, Ms. Fillingham. On page 5, the heading should reflect hostels, crime scene and tower locations, and that Vosloorus Katlehong, the area marked X, is a crime scene which is close to Spread View Towers. Towards my left is the Mazibuko Hostel, which is 5.3 kilometers from the crime scene. And to my right is Basotho Hostel, which is 2.6 kilometers. it also reflects other towers.
Yaqhubeka ke ubufakazi bakhe uMs Pinky Vitamin ngam ku page 27. Uthi ku page 5 kufanele lapho ke kubhalwe ke ama hostel indawo yesigameko kanye futhi ke nala amathawa akhona nokuthi ke iphosphorus Katle Home le ndawo emakweke ngo X iyona ke indawo yesigameko eseduze ke nama Spruit View Towers kuyisandla sami sakwesokunxele imazibuko hostel ekuyibanga lama kilometer awu 5.3 ukusuka kuyona indawo yesigameko kwisandla sami sakwesokudla iBasuthu hostel ekuyibanga ke ama kilometer awu 2.6 ukhombisa namanye ke amathawa kuyena upage 5.
So, Mr. Ntanzi, the point being that these towers that you made contact with along the way, Spruit View and Phosphorus North, SGS, are not far from the crime scene.
Kodwa esikushoyo ke ukuthi manje ngoba lana ke ufundelwe ama colleague owenzile la ebesikhombisa khona ke lamakhola wenzile ukuthi ke okukhonjiswayo ke lana ukuthi lamathawa axoshwayo lana ke nkathi ke wena ke ushaya ucingo ukuthi amathawa angakude nayo indawo yesigameko awekho kude indawo yesigameko.
Because enkantolo nokudideka manje.
My lord, I'm confused.
Yes.
Yes. Ikhotha uyitshena uthi number le ngiyanene. Ufunda amathawa ikhotha uyitshena number yamo 76 uthi eyamuphi unyaka.
You are not informing the court as to which year was this number acquired. You are reading out the towers, but not informing the court as to when was this number acquired.
Because two ikhotha fanele itshentshe number yami ingenile lapho sho khona. Iyile nokuyisini.
Secondly, you need to tell the court as to whether what was my number there where you are referring to. Was my number at the scene?
Ingakho nje naqala ngithi mina kuwe mshushisi ulahlekisa ikhotha ngoba mawungathula ubuke from kusuka eRustenburg and uzofika amathawa la eSpruit View indlela yekhale nangekhaya ngomgwaqo lo uthela wayeka angazi bayibiza ngobani enibani indlela yekhale.
Hence I said earlier on that Mr. Prosecutor, you are misleading the court in how you read those towers, because as you go down those towers up until you get to the Spruit View, I don't know what they refer to that road or how do they refer to that road, but that's the highway on my way home.
Manje musuzothi mina ngasha ucingo seduzane langa lesigameko sikhuma ontwana uthema ufunda kimi la phambi kwekhotha wathi 2019.
When you read all this information out, you said it was 2019.
Lapha mina ngithethe icala lanini uthi la mina ngibulela umuntu ngo2014 ngithi nazange ngibulala usenzo ngikwazi ngisho ukufa kwakhe.
You accuse me of having killed Senzo in 2014. I say I know nothing about his death.
Ngoba inamba lo 72 akaze ngikuze utshela ikhotha ukuthi le number Ntanzi wena ngeka 2018, 2016, 2017 akaze ngikuze lokho mina. Inamba yetshela ikhotha lathi ngiya 2018 060 le 16890 lapha ekhotha.
I never heard you informing the court about this number, the 076 number, whether it was a 2018 number, 2016 or 2017. The number that you gave the court details about was the 060 number ending 6890. Hence I'm saying you are confusing me.
But when did you start using this number, the 076-264-8460?
Waqala nini ke ukuyisebenzisa le number 076-264-8460?
Angisakhumbula Nkosi enkantolo noma 2017 mina angisakhumbula.
I can't remember, my lord, whether it was in 2017. I can't remember well.
Thank you. Can we then move then to a different topic?
Can I give you back this?
Yes. Now, Mr. Ntanzi, during the proceedings of 5 March 2021 at Boksburg Magistrate Court, the transcribed record of this proceeding serve as Exhibit EE3. We just wish you to refer to we hand out the transcript of the proceedings.
Lana kumshushisa ukunikeza ke amaphepha ke nge-5 zikaMarch 2021 sorry enkantolo yaseBoksburg.
Page 1, line 21. Says prosecutor, accused 2. I can just quickly place it on record. The letter is from Mjiako Attorneys, dated 3 March 2021, and the contents of the letter was placed on record. We're going to place it again on record. It's on the letterhead of Mjiako Attorneys. It's addressed to the Director of Public Prosecutions for my attention, dated 3 March 2021. We know that the law firm Mjiako Attorneys, to which Mr. D.M. Mjiako was attached, is on record for you on the proceedings of the 27th of October 2020 as per Exhibit EE in brackets 1. As well as on the 27th of November 2020 as per Exhibit EE2. We are going to place the contents of this letter on record. It says DSS Re S versus Ntanzi Foslores Cas 63610/2014. Paragraph 1, we confirm, and here the emphasis falls on confirm, we confirm that we act on behalf of Mr. Bongani Sanderson Ntanzi, who is accused number 2 in the above matter. Paragraph 2, immediately after the last court appearance, which was on the 27th of November 2020, Mr. Ntanzi withdrew our mandate as his attorneys of record and opted to be represented by the Legal Aid Board. Paragraph 3, we also have not been receiving financial instructions from Mr. Ntanzi. Paragraph 4, Mr. D.N. Mjiako, who has previously appeared on behalf of Mr. Ntanzi, is no longer with our firm and has joined the Cape Bar as a people advocate. Paragraph 5, I'm mindful of our duty to formally inform the court about these developments and to withdraw as Mr. Ntanzi's attorneys of record. Then they explain as to why they couldn't be at court on the 5th of March 2021, namely Says, however, due to a family bereavement, I'm unable to make it to court on Friday, 5 March 2021, and my other colleagues are out of the province. Paragraph 6. May I therefore humbly request your assistance in informing the court on our behalf about these developments, and to request that our non-appearance be excused and our withdrawal as attorneys of record be confirmed. Thanking you in advance for your assistance herein.
Lana ke umshutshisi ufunda incwadi ebuya ke kubameli umjiyako bhalelwe bona ke abashushisi iyasho ke ukuthi ke udaba ke uyena ke uS Ntanzi mayelana necala ke Phosphorus case 63610 ka 2014 siyaqinisekisa ke ukuthi simele yena umshushisi ushilo ke wathi ke lana bagcizelela ke kuleli gama siyaqinisekisa ukuthi simele yena ke umnumzana uBongani Sandiso Ntanzi okumsolo wesibili kuleli cala ke elibhaliwe lana emuva nje kokuthi ke besenkantolo ke ngenkathi ke inkantolo noma ke kwilanga lokugcina inkantolo ihlezi umnumzana uNtanzi ke uthi awathatha isinqumo ke sokuthi akasaqhubeki ke nathi nanjengabameli wakhetha ke ukuthi uzomelwa illegal aid futhi ke besingakutholi ke ukukhokhelwa uyena umnumzana uNtanzi umnumzana uDN Mjiyako okuyena ke owayemele umnumzana uNtanzi akasasebenzi nathi ke nanjengoba wahamba ke waya eKapa futhi ke ngiyazi ukuthi ke umsebenzi wethu ukuthi sifanele ke siyitshele inkantolo ngaloko nokuthi asisaqhubekike nokumela yena ke umnumzana uNtanzi kodwa ke ngenxa yokuthi ke sinokushonelwa ke ekhaya ingakho ke ngingazile enkantolo ngaze ngolesihlanu kuyi5 ka March 2021 kanye futhi nabanye ke ozakwethu abekho ngicela ke usizo ngokuthi ke utshele inkantolo ngako konke lokhu nokucela ke ukuthi ke ungabi khona kwethu enkantolo ke inkantolo ke isikoleleke kona lokho nokuqinisekisa ke ukuthi asisaqhubeki nanjengabameli.
Right, then on page 3, line 3, the court asks you, Mr. Ntanzi, do you confirm that you are no longer to make use of the services of Mr. Mjiyako as your attorney and that you wish to apply to Legal Aid South Africa for assistance in the matter?
Bese kuthi lana ke kule page lena sisekubona ke i5 zika March 2021 eBoksburg inkantolo yabuza ke umnumzana uNtanzi uyaqinisekisa yini ukuthi ke awusaqhubekeki nokusebenzisa ke umnumzana uMjiyako nanjengommeli wakho nokuthi ke ufisa ukuthi ke uqokeke noma ufake isicelo ke kwi-legal aid ukuthi ke ikulekelele kuleli cala leli.
Do you wish to comment so far?
Ukukhona ufisa ukusho
ukuthi inkulumo le esikhuluma ngale yasecourt nale ebhala lapha isafani manje ukuthi mina uthi le mangicumamela kahle leli phepha lethi ngathi mina ngizomelwa ilawyer team state.
What now there is now a difference between what was read from the letter from Mjiyako attorneys and what the court asked me. If I heard correctly here, it said that I indicated here in this letter of Mjiyako that I would be represented by legal aid.
Yes.
Manje mina uMjiyako ngamqashanga.
I did not appoint Mjiyako.
Okwesibili ngangamkhokhela imali. Angimazwe ekhokhela ubaba.
Secondly, I was not paying Mjiyako, or there was no financial instructions that I gave to Mjiyako. I don't know who did.
Ekhaya yimi engisebenzayo. Usisa kasebenzi, umama uhola pension, ubaba uhola pension.
At home, I'm the only one that's gainfully employed. My sister is unemployed. My mom is a pensioner, as well as my father is a pensioner.
Okwesithattu owenze ngobani ukuthi mina ngiboshiwe.
And thirdly, who did he hear from that I was arrested.
okugcina phambi kwakho ukhumbule emshushisi ukuthi umji yakho ngimxoshe le eRustenburg lingakafiki ilanga le langoMarch lalapha eBosberg lapho shokhona.
And lastly, please remember that I terminated Mjako's mandate in Rustenburg. That was before the day of the 5th of March that you are referring to in Boksburg.
Okugcina Nkosi enkantolo ummeli lo abakhuluma ngaye lo legal aid ngimthole mangifika hayi ukuthi into sasikhulume ngayo izolo ngalendlela engizwa khuyana ngimthole mangifika ekseni mina wazongitshela ukuthi uzongimela ngoba kuthiwa ummeli wami ngathi mina mmeli baba ngazi baba uNkulu ukwena ngathi baba lo muntu ayothi akakhokhela ngimxoshe mina ngoba angimazi ukuthi wayeqashwa ubani.
And the legal aid lawyer that is being referred to here, my lord, it's not to say that this matter was discussed the previous day. I found the lawyer in the morning when I got to court, and I informed him, I'm not sure about his surname, that this person, I'm the one who terminated his mandate.
Yes, thank you. You do acknowledge that you had not placed him in funds, because that's stated in paragraph 3. It says, we also have not been receiving financial instructions from Mr. Ntanzi.
Uyaqinisekisa ukuthi awukazi umkhokheli ngoba ikubhaliwe nala ku paragraph 3 ukuthi ebengasikhokheli umnumzana uNtanzi. Nawe uyaqinisekisa lokho.
Nkosi enkantolo azange ngamkhokhela mali wayezokhokhela ubani mina ngisejele engangazi nangazi engezanga ngimwahlala nami phansi wazongithetha uzongibhadala imali engako so seza azange angitshene next mina.
My lord, who was going to give him financial instructions when I was incarcerated? He never came to me for us to sit down, have a proper consultation, and to tell me that this is how much you are going to pay me.
Nangisho ubaba uRamsipile phambi kwenkosi enkantolo.
Yes, Mr. Ramusipile, before the court.
Ngelanga lokuqala icourt imbuzile ukuthi ngibuzile mithi ngiyavuma ngathi yebo.
On the very first day, the court confirmed with me with regards to his to him representing me. Indeed, I confirmed that.
Ubaba uRamsipile uzile ke mazongitshela itanzi lapha kusetshenzwa kanje.
Mr. Ramusipile approached me and told me that this is how we go about doing things here.
Yes.
Wakhipha ifoni wafonela ubaba omncane wafonela ubhuti okukhombisa khona lento esinayo la siyadibana manje lo mmelelo ngonjani ongangibonisa amanamba efamily mina ngisejele ifamily yami ngangazi ukuthi ngikuphi.
He took out his phone, he contacted my uncle as well as my brother to confirm that indeed what we are doing here, it's something that we agreed on. So what kind of a lawyer is this who would not show me my family or my relatives' numbers?
Nkosi enkantolo lento ngizwe ubuhlungu kakhulu phambi kwakho Nkosi enkantolo.
My lord, this is hurting me very much before you.
Yes. What are the names of your uncle and brother?
Ubaba omncane lo ukhuluma ngaye uthi ubaba uRamsipile wafonela yena nomfowenu amagama abo obani?
Uyamazi baba omncane wakho uSipho Mashef.
Mr. Ramsipile knows my uncle Masheva.
Is it the name of the surname?
Masheva igama noma isibongo?
Igama lakhe Mashef isibongo sakhe ngaTanzi.
Masheva is his name, his surname is Ntanzi.
Ubhuti kumbongeleni ubhuti straight.
My brother is Mbongeleni.
Is it the one who testified during your bail application?
Uyena lona ngenkathi wenza isicelo sebail owathuthukafakazi?
Yeah.
Yes.
You see in paragraph 1, the letter says, we confirm that we act on behalf of Mr. Bongani Sandizo Ntanzi.
Uma ufunda lana ke kuyona lencwadi ithi la eqaleni ku1 siyaqinisekisa ukuthi simele umnumzana uBongani Sandiso Ntanzi.
Mina ngiyanqaba Nkosi enkantolo.
I deny that, my lord.
Ngoba nalencwadi lo efunda phambi kwenkantolo ayina stamp nokuba ne stamp.
Even this letter that is being read before the court is not even stamped, my lord.
Akuzange ngisho yedwa wazosho hayi lencwadi ibhalwe yimi angikhumbula ngena lapha ecourt.
I don't remember a single person coming to court to come and confirm that I am the author of this letter.
Yes. But it's on the letterhead of the firm, and the Legal Practice Council number 18209 appears there under, as well as the names of the partners. But that's beside the point. On page 3, line 7, you say the following. Your Worship, I heard what has been said before the court. So, in other words, you're confirming that you heard the contents of the letter. Is it correct?
Lana ke umasiya la ekukhuluma wena ke manje kubhaliwe accused 2 umsolo wesibili. Nkosi enkantolo ngiyabuzwa okushiwo phambi kwenkantolo. Okusho ukuthi ke manje la uqinisekisa ke lokhu inkantolo ekutsheliwe.
Yo inkantolo yatshena mina.
Yes, it's the court that was informing me.
Ingakho nje ngiphendula ngithi yebo ngiyazwa ngoba yona itshena mina inkantolo.
It's which is then why I responded in this manner that yes, I heard what has been said because the court was addressing me or informing me.
You then give the reason why you want him to withdraw, and this we see from line 17, and we quote, accused 2, Your Worship, I heard what has been said before the court. However, the reason why I want him to withdraw is because Mr. Mjiapo wanted me to plead guilty to this murder charge. And yes, I do confirm that he's no longer representing me, and I will proceed with Legal Aid South Africa.
Lana ke usiyaqhubeka ke manje usunikeza nangesizathu ke sokuthi kungani usungasaqhubeki naye umnumzana uMjiyako. Nkosi enkantolo yebo ngikuzwile okushiwo phambi kwenkantolo. Kodwa ke izathu sokuthi ngingasaqhubeki ke naye umnumzana uMjiyako yingoba ufuna noma uthi yena ke angivume icala kuzo insolo lezi zokubulala. Yebo ngiyaqinisekisa ukuthi ke akasangimele ngizoqhubeka ne-legal aid.
Do you have any comment?
Khona ongakusho?
Ingoba ngishilo manje phambi kwenkosi enkantolo azange ngamqasha.
It's because I said before the court that I never appointed him.
But if you want him to withdraw, that means that you are saying that he was representing you.
Kodwa ke uma kuukuthi ufisa ukuthi ke angabusaqhubeka noma ke ahoxe okusho ukuthi bekuwummeli wakho.
Nkosi enkantolo akhumbule umshushisi lombuzo angibuza ukuthi la icourt etshena mina ngiphendula into engitshena icourt ukuthi vele angizange ngamqasha.
My Lord, the court needs to remember that here, or the prosecutor must remember that here, this question, it is the court that was addressing me, or the court that was telling me, and then I informed the court that I never appointed him.
Ngoba icourt yathi mayiqala mina engitshena eBosberg ukuthi angimbhadala ngabuze court ukuthi ngoba angembhadala ube ebhadala ubani ngoba phela lo muntu uthi behamba ngisho amaqala ko Rustenburg ube ekhokhela ubani ufuna ukwazi lo amkhokhela.
Because when the court started to address me to inform me about this, the court informed me that he alleged that I was not giving him financial instructions. I then wanted to know from the court that who was paying him initially or who was paying him before, because he was saying that he even went to court in Rustenburg. So who was paying for him?
Ukhumbule umshushisi ukuthi la phambi kwenkantolo lo baba lo akasixoshanga uxoshwe yini.
And please remember that this man did not fire himself. I'm the one who fired him.
Manje ngenkulumo leyo ngibuza zona usungathwele lo muntu ozixoshile iphuthe elikhulu la kulona iqiniso la.
Now, according to how you are now putting it to me, it's like this man now withdrew his own mandate, when that is not true. That is a big mistake. I'm the one who withdrew his mandate. I take it up to that farmer.
No, paragraph 2 clearly states that Mr. Ntanzi withdrew our mandate as his attorneys of record and opted to be represented by the Legal Aid Board.
Cha, awukuzwa kahle lokhu umnumzana uNtanzi ngoba kubhaliwe la ku2 ukuthi umnumzana uNtanzi uyena othatha isinqumo sokuthi akasaqhubeki. Akukho la esho khona ngalendlela esho ngayo ukuthi uyiqoshile. Uyasho la paragraph 2 ibhaliwe ukuthi ke emuva kokuthi sasisenkantolo ke ngelanga lokugcina umnumzana uNtanzi uthatha isinqumo sokuthi angasaqhubeki nathi aqoke illegal aid. So uyasho la.
Ingakho Nkosi enkantolo ngithi umshushisi khola phela aphambanisa khona ngale letter la elethe phambi kwecourt. Nkosi enkantolo mina uMjiyako ngimxoshe eRustenburg ngiza eBosberg vele sengimxoshile kuphi le eRustenburg.
Hence I am saying, my Lord, that with bringing this letter forward, my Lord, the state is misleading the court. because I withdrew Mjiako's mandate in Rustenburg. Coming to Boksburg, his mandate had already been withdrawn, my lord.
ngoba le nkulumo le mshushu simangathula ngimamela umuntu baba Jonas phambi kwekhoti ungitolekela yona le angitolekela lapha yimi engibuza ikhoti le Rustenburg ukuthi ngicela bemibuza ikhoti ukuthi ngibani umuntu ambhadelanga ngibani umuntu omtshela ukuthi mina ngize ekhoti ngoba mina yikho lawyer ngitshela ukuthi ngiye ekhoti futhi angikhipha imali amakhadi amasele endlini.
Because if I listen to this properly, my lord, as it is being interpreted, if it is what is being interpreted, my lord, I'm the one who asked the court to find out from him as to who is paying for him, because I am incarcerated, or I was incarcerated, and my cards, I left them back home.
Manje ingakho yena sebhala incwadi akhe vela nombhadala vele wayeqasha uba ngimile la.
Hence, he wrote this letter saying that he was not being receiving financial instructions. Indeed, who appointed him?
Yes. You told us that you have not been consulting with Mr. Mjiako. Now, how did he know that you have opted to be represented by the Legal Aid Board?
Uyitshelile noma usitshelile ukuthi ke angazi nahlala phansi nakhuluma phecelezi ke lokhu makushiwo ke kukhulunywa enkantolo kuthiwa ke uconsult nihlale phansi nikhulume nanjengommeli nomuntu ammeli. Uma kuyilokho ke kuyiqiniso ke manje wakwazi kanjani ke yena ukuthi manje awusaqhubeki nayo usuzoqhubeka ne-legal aid uma kuwukuthi nani ngakhulumisana?
Because enkantolo ngiyaphinda mina la phambi kwekhoti ngithi mina babo baloyi umjiyakho ngimxoshe eRustenburg ngingakaye eBoksburg ngalelanga leni azothi yena mina angimbhadele.
I repeat, my lord, before this court that it was in Rustenburg where Mr. Mjiako's mandate was withdrawn before this day that he claims that I did not pay him.
Ngoba ekhipha le ncwadi le uyazi vele ukuthi ngizomxosha.
When he took out this letter, or when he wrote this letter, he knew very well that I was going to withdraw his mandate.
Number 1 eRustenburg zazingekho itatheli.
In Rustenburg, there were no journalists.
eBoksburg itatheli khona.
There were journalists in Boksburg.
Khona lehlaza elesaba.
Khona?
Ihlazo lela elesaba ukuthi azabhala incwadi angangene ekhoti yana.
There was this disgrace that he was scared of, which then led to him writing this letter.
But the fact of the matter, Mr. Ntanzi, is that he is on record on 2 previous occasions, the 27th of October 2010 and 27th of November, 2020 and 27 November 2020. So he was on record for you. The first appearance as per Exhibit EE1 on the 27th of October 2020, as well as on the 27th of November 2020 as per Exhibit EE in brackets 2.
Kodwa ke uma sithatha ke lokho kwenzeka ke enkantolo ekuyibona le exhibit leli ke EE3 amahlandla amabili umjiyako awayekumele ngawo enkantolo i27 ka October 2020 ne27 ka November 2020.
Ngiyakubonga ngoba nawe ukhona lokho.
I'm grateful that you were also there.
Ngoba lapha nangiphakamise isandla ukhona azange utshele ikhoti ukuthi achoose number bani uphakamise isandla wathuka.
Because I raised my hand in your presence. You never informed the court that accused number so and so is raising his hand. You kept quiet.
Ngoba mina lapha eBoksburg kosenkantolo ngiphakamisa isandla ngaze ngakhathala ngayena.
Because in Boksburg, my lord, I raised my hand up until I got tired and just did not do it anymore.
But the court proceedings do not reflect that you raised your hand.
Kodwa ke la kuloko kubhaliwe ke manje ngokubona lokho kubhalwe la kubhalwe into eyayenzeka enkantolo. Lokho akukusho lokho akubhaliwe la ukuthi isandla sakho ungaphindula.
That proposition cannot be correct. There's an appearance whereby the witness raised his hand at the Boksburg Magistrates Court, and the learned magistrate Havenga said, "This is not a press conference. You raise your hands when you want to speak to the media. This is not the time for you." So that's incorrect.
But we were talking about the 27th of October 2020. In fact, we will refer to what was said during the trial within the trial on the 9th of February 2024 at page 59, lines 10 to 13. Mr. Ramusepile asks you about the appearance of the 27th of October 2020. Now, Mr. Ramusepile says, now regarding Mr. Mjiako, was he present in court on 27 October 2020? You respond, yes, he was present. Then Mr. Ramusepile asks, and who was representing you at the time? Case number 2, you say he was representing me, my lord.
Lana ke wabuza nge-9 ka February 2024 la afunda khona ke umshushisi uthi wawuhlola imibuzo kuyena ke uMr. Ramusepile wakubuza ukuthi ngabe wakhona yini umjiya kwenkantolo nge-27 October 2020 waphendula ke wena umbuzo kaBaba Ramusepile wathi yebo wayekhona wakubuza futhi uBaba Ramusepile ukuthi ubani owayekumele waphendula wena uphendula yena uBaba Ramusepile wathi uyena owayengimele.
Do you have any comment?
Kukhona ongakusho?
Nkosi enkantolo lokho angikuphika.
I did not dispute that, my lord.
Ngithi nkosi enkantolo uThemes uma ngaphakamisa isandla akaze ngithola usizo.
I said, my lord, when he got up, I raised my hand. I never received any assistance.
Phambi kwakho umsheshisi wayekhona ngithi Bosberg.
In the prosecutor's presence, my lord, the prosecutor was there in Bosberg.
Then further on the 9th of February 2024, page 62, still within the trial from line 18, Mr. Ramusepile asks you, in court, did you address the presiding officer about your instruction or non-instruction to Mr. Mjiako?
Waseyakubuza futhi ke uBaba Ramusepile ingaba inkantolo wakho wayitshela yini inkantolo ke ngokumela kwakho umjiyako noma ungamela kwakho umjiyako.
Then he said, you responded as follows. My lord, I tried raising my hand and I also swerved my hands. And you were gesturing when doing that. And the magistrate refused me an opportunity to speak.
Wamphendula ke wena uBaba Ramusepile ukuthi ke wasiphakamisa ke isandla sakho wazama ukuthi kuboniseke ukuthi ke nje isandla sakho usimuveke kodwa ke imantshi yanqaba ukukunikeza ithuba.
Then what is of importance is what was said here. As I say, it's 9 February 2024, page 60, lines 6 to 9. Accused number 2, my lord, as I was not in contact with him, then Mr. Ramusepile asks you, and now he appears in front of the magistrate court. He confirms that he appears for you. Did you raise your concern about his representation of you with the presiding officer in that court? We're still talking about the 27th of October, 2020.
Wasekubuza uBaba Ramusepile manje ke usephambi kwemantshi ke ingabe wayitshela yini ke imantshi mayelana nalokho ke okwakuhlupha.
Now, the following, your response is important, accused number 2. On the first appearance, that is now on the 27th of October, 2020, I did not raise anything, my lord.
Manje ke lana kusemqoka impendulo owayinikeza uBaba Ramusepile nkathi ke kuhloma imibuzo. Waphendula wathi ke wena ke ngelanga lokuqala ke lokubingelela ke imantshi akukho engakukhuluma noma engakusho.
So you're contradicting yourself on this point.
Lana ke kulokhu uyayiphikisa ke wena manje. Usho lokhu ubuye usho lokhu.
Cha nkosi enkantolo ngesiphikisa.
No, I'm not contradicting myself.
Ngokukhulu nje ukusithoba phambi kwekhoti. Mina ngishilo la phambi kwekhoti ukuthi mina ngizamile ukuphakamisa isandla eBosberg. Azange ngithole usizo mina.
With the greatest of respect, my lord, before the court, I did mention it that I tried to raise I raised my hand in Boksburg, but I never received any assistance.
Ngiyathemba uba ulamsebenzisi khona enye ividiyo akayifaka la lokubona ukuthi ngangizama ukuphakamisa isandla usiza kaze ngikuthole.
There is a certain clip that Mr. Ramusipile tried to play here, where it indicates myself raising my hand, but I never received any assistance.
Manje ngiyamangala uma ukhuluma kanjalo msukhala kokusho ukuthi nakaze ngiphakamise isandla.
Now, it comes as a surprise to me if you now speak like that, that I never raised my
And
hand.
ngazohlala njani isandla ngasiphakamisi ngizomela umuntu engangizange ngisho kimi azongitshela ukuthi uyekhothe ngumlilo ngithunywe ubani ngona manje ngifuna ukwazi mina ngibani umuntu wayemthumile kimi.
How could I not raise my hand when I had someone who never came to me, introduced himself and said that we are going to court, and someone who I didn't know as to who sent him to come and represent me?
No. Mr. Ntanzi, please, I was just reading what you said yourself, that on the first appearance, I did not raise anything, my lord.
Mnumzane Ntanzi, lana ngifunda okwashiwo wena. Ubaba uRamusipile unombuzo awuphonsa kuwena, waphendula wena wathi ngelanga lokuqala akukho engakusho. Wena waphendula kanjalo.
Senkantolo ngifamile namanje lo atsala ukuthi mina ngizamile ukuphakamisa isandla.
My lord, I still maintain the answer that I tried to raise my hand.
But, Mr. Ntanzi, we've detracted. Let's get back to the actual issue, why we're raising the paragraph that we quoted earlier on. Here you say, however, the reason why I want him to withdraw is because Mr. Mjiako wanted me to plead guilty to this murder charge.
Sithe ukuphuma ke kancane asibuyeleke kwizathu sokuthi bekungani ke ngize ngiyokufundela lokuyana. Lana ke uma unikeza ngezathu enkantolo, kodwa ke izathu sokuthi ngihoxiseke mina ngihoxise isho wena ke umnumzana uMjiyako ingoba ufuna noma ke yena ke uthi angivume icala kule insolo zokubulala.
Is that correct?
Uyiqiniso?
Yebo Senkantolo ukukhulumile lokho ngimi khona lapha phansi passage noma akazangene emaseleni eBoksburg bayanqaba ukuthi bangifake emaseleni.
Yes, my lord, he did say that. That's when we were downstairs, we were in the passages because they refused that I enter the cells in Boksburg.
Ngoba mina ngangimaqondana nesele ayifaka uNtulu esesele ngapha mina ngisepassageni so.
Because I was right opposite a cell where Ntuli was placed in. I was just outside in the passage and Ntuli was in the cell on the other side.
Ngoba lapha epassageni owayekhona wawuthi amaphoyisa ayekhona analeptela ayezokutshela ukuthi lomfana lo sasixabana nalomuntu lo ngimtshela imbuzo ukuthi ubizobani ukuthi ngisekhotho wena akazange uze kimi uzowutshela ukuthi ngiyekhotho.
Because if the police officers were to be honest, they would tell you that as we were standing there that we were having this fight or argument, because I wanted to know from him who told you that I was going to court.
Ingakho lapha phambi kwekhotho ngidame ngisho ukuthi Nkosenkantolo nizamile ukuphakamisa isandla ngehluleke.
Hence I am mentioning it before the court, my lord, that I tried to raise my hand but I was defeated.
So what you're saying here, Mr. Ntanzi, is that you are saying Mr. Mjiako advised you to plead guilty to this murder charge. Is that correct?
Okubhaliwe la okushoyo la ukuthi uMjiyako wathi kuwena vuma icala.
Namanje ngiyaphinda ngikhetho lesikhuluma epassageni la siyaxabana lapha epassageni naye la.
I'm repeating this, my lord, that we were standing in the passage and we were having this fight there.
Yes.
That's where when he said it to me.
Well, what did he say?
Athena uzongisiza uthunywe ngumndeni nami uzongisiza ufuna ngiphume ngekhaya ngithi mina ayikho into ezongisiza ngoba abasekhaya bakwazi oqala kwazi ungikhombisa inamba ka6 lona ukukhala ukukhuluma ngaye kimi.
He said to me he was there to assist me so that I can be released and go home. I said to him, you don't know my family. My family doesn't know that I've been arrested, and you've never shown me my sister's number.
Mina msheshise ngikhulile mangingaka.
I'm an adult as I am now.
Mina magalopha ngudlala msheshise. Nobaba zange ngamgolozele ekhaya.
I don't play games, and I've never been even cheeky or stubborn to my father at home.
Which sister are you referring to?
Umukhuluma ngosisi ukhuluma ngobani?
Mina nosisa abathathu. Uceliwe uMantombi uPumi lo nomunye ngcane ke kimi.
I've got 3 sisters, Celiwe, Mantombi and Pumi. The other one is younger than me.
Now, what would this guilty plea to murder have entailed?
Manje ke ukuvuma icala loku ke kwakuyini noma wayithini ke ngalokuvuma icala.
Nkosenkantolo, sisemaseleni phansi uthena kimi uzongisiza. Ngimbuza mina uzongisiza ngani?
My Lord, we were down there at the cells. He says to me, I'm here to assist you. I then ask him, to assist me with what?
Ngoba namanje nje ngiboshiwe, angizazi ukuthi ngiboshwe ini mangize lapha ekhota, angizazi ukuthi ngiboshwe.
Because right now I'm arrested, or I've been arrested. I don't even know. I'm about to appear in court. I don't know why or for what reason have I been arrested.
Angitshene yena ukuthi hayi uzongisiza.
He then
Kodwa
told me that he was there to assist me, but
kunezinto lezi asazoyilanda kubashushise asafuna ukuzibona.
there are certain things that he needs to go and fetch from the prosecution that he still need to look at.
Athi leli cala linzima kusho yena kimi.
He then said to me that this was a difficult case.
Uma kuyikuthi icala ngiyalazi angithatha icala ngamtshela ngathi baba mina nginaso isikhathi sokudlala ngimdala mangingane nezingane.
He then said to me, if I had some knowledge with regards to the matter, I should then take it upon myself. I said to him, I don't have time to play, I have children.
Uyaphinda nongitshela ngedili uthi akunedili soso ngithi anginadili namaphoyisa.
He then told me about a deal, that there was this particular deal.
Ingakho-
I then said to him, I have no deal with the police.
Ingakho mangene ecourt ngiphinde ngiphakamise isandla usizo ngalitholi.
Hence, when I got to court, I raised my hand and then I did not receive any assistance.
Now, what did the deal entail?
Yini? Uma ikhuluma ngedeal wayethi kuyini yini ela kule deal? Noma
Uthi kimi
uthi-
Nkosenkantolo kunedili kunemali ebekiwe u3 million.
He said, my lord, that there was a ransom that was put aside, 3 million.
Yes. What about the 3 million?
Wenzani 3 million?
Angithi uthi deal siboshwe idili ukuthi fanele kube khona into ezovuma icala nikezwe le mali angeni.
He said that this was the deal that we'd been arrested and then one had to take the blame and then that person would then be given this amount.
Ingakho mina ngimtshela impela ukuthi mina nginasikhathi sokudlala. Ngaphandle ngigidela ingoma ngiyasebenza ezamabulalana angizazi.
Hence I said to him, I have no time for games. When I'm outside, I perform the traditional dance. When it comes to killings, I know nothing.
So the deal about the 3 million came from Mr. Njiako.
Manje ke ideal lena ka 3 million inkulumo eyaqhamuka kumjiyako.
Nkosenkantolo indaba ka3 million uzwayiveza na sengizwile mina ngephoyisa ekuthiwa iphoyisa elikhulu lapha ekhose ngizwile mina ngephoyisa elikhulu.
My lord, when he mentioned the 3 million, I had already heard about that 3 million from a senior police officer, or the person that was referred to here in court as a senior police officer.
Who's that?
Ubani loy?
Ubaba uGenile.
Gininda.
Yes.
Yebo.
Where was that?
Kwakukuphi nendawo?
And when was it?
Kwakukuphi nendawo nini?
Lapho kwakuse police station lapho Nkosenkantolo.
It was, if I remember well, my lord, it was at a police station.
uGenile ekhuluma nami.
When Gininda spoke to me,
Which police station?
yiphi yona?
Ama-police station ngisazi ukuthi imaphi wona la ngoba namshisi bengihlala ama-police station amaningi bengilaliswa ngapha ngilaliswa ngapha ngizogcina i-police station ngazi namhlanje ngizolala lapha.
I don't know because I was kept at different police stations. I would be kept here, taken to the next police station, and you end up not knowing where
Angisazi
you'll
noma
be
yiyo
kept.
angisazi noma yiPretoria Moda angisazi kahle noma yiyo angisakhumbuli kodwa kahle.
I can't remember well whether it was Pretoria Mood.
And when did Brigadier Gininda allegedly came to speak to you about this 3 million?
Manje ke weza nini kuwena uBrigadier Gininda ezokhuluma ngawo lo 3 million lo?
Umshisi angisakhumbuli i-date mina.
I can't remember the date.
Yes, but you agree this is very critical. The aspect of the 3 million is critical.
Ngabe uyavuma yini ukuthi udaba lolu lo 3 million udaba olusemqoka kakhulu?
Lusemqoka kuye mina ngoba mina ngigangile. Lusemqoka kuye mina ngigangile.
To him it is critical because I committed no crime. it is critical to him.
Mawuzoza kimi vele ngobugebengu uzofika wena uhambe phambili mina ngesona isigebengu uzoza ngemuva.
If you come to me with some criminal mindset, indeed you are going to go ahead, to be ahead of me, and me, who is not a criminal, would then follow you.
You see, Mr. Mngomezulu made the following proposition on the 25th of January 2024. 25 January 2024, page 22, to Brigadier Gininda. And we quote, the point that I'm driving to is when he was taken to Primrose, you also came in Primrose. You met him there, I think on the 20th. He met you there. That is when on that day you apologized to him. You apologized to Mr. Ntanzi for having been assaulted, and that is when you made a promise to him that you can offer. And he says, may I confirm? Then he conferred with you. Then he comes back and say, thank you. So the point of correction is that you arrived at Pretoria Police Station. So it's no longer Primrose, it's now Pretoria Police Station. You are saying it was at Pretoria Moat Police Station.
Lapha ke umshushuzi ufundela ke kwange 25 January 2024 ku page 22 kwaku ongase osewashona ke ubaba Mngomezulu ekhuluma naye ke uBrigadier Gininda emtshela ke ukuthi ke kwaku Pretoria Police Station wacela ke isikhathi ukuthi ake ayokhulumisana nabo uma ebuya ke wathi ke cha wena ke uthi ke nake kwaku Pretoria Police Station wena uthi ePretoria Moat yena ke wathi ePretoria Police Station ubaba Mngomezulu.
As the the witness in his response says, I'm not sure about the police station. Maybe it was Pretoria Moat. He does not definitely says Gininda arrived at Pretoria Moat and this conversation about the 3 million happened.
Well, Mr. Ntanzi, there are 3 police stations involved. It's Primrose, it's Pretoria Central, and Pretoria Moat. What we're trying to establish is which police station allegedly did the incident occur at.
Kunama police station amathathu lana kwakune Primrose, kune Pretoria Moat, kube ne Pretoria kuthiwa Central ile ela maphakathi nedolobha iPretoria Central. Manje esifisa nje ukuthi sikwazi ukuthi lesigameko lesisenzeka kuyiphi police station kula amathathu.
As it is the court, that is misleading because throughout his testimony, this witness never mentioned Pretoria Central. I stand to be corrected, but he never mentioned Pretoria Central. So that is very unfair.
Well, my lord, we put into the witness the proposition by Mr. Mngomezulu, yes, the proceedings of 25 January 2024, page 22. Mr. Mngomezulu said, the point that I'm driving to is when he was taken to Primrose, you also came in Primrose, you met him there, I think on the 20th, he met you there, that is when you apologized to him. Then he says, may I just confirm with the accused how much it was offered? Then he confers with the accused, and then he says, thank you. So the point of correction is that you arrived at Pretoria Police Station.
Lana ke umshoshiso uthufunda ke inkulumo noma ke ubufakazi bange 25 sika January 2024 kwaku uyena ke ubaba Mngomezulu owayehlombuzo kuyena ke uBrigadier Gininda esho ke epolice station wabese ecela isikhathi sokuthi ke ahamba yokhulumisana nawe uma ebuya ke ukuthi kwakuyimali okukhulunywa ngayo uma ebuya ke kwaba uyena ubaba Mngomezulu okhuluma ngepolice station yase Pretoria.
So what we're asking, was it Primrose or was it Pretoria Police Station?
Esikubuzayo ke ukuthi ingabe kwakuyi Primrose yini noma kwakuyi police station yase Pretoria. Makhulunywa ke ngePretoria khulunywa ke ngepolice station yala edrobheni.
because enkantolo lapha mina ngichazile phambi kwami ama-police station ngihlale kuwo la maningi.
I did say it before the court, my lord, that the police stations that I was kept in were many.
Ngoba bengike ngibhukhwe ngapha ngithothi ikhwaphe bangisa khona mangibuya ngisabuyele police station ngiyele kuyo.
Because I would be booked here, my lord, and then taken out. Upon my return, I would not be returned to the very same police station.
Okwesibili umshushisi ukhumbula ukuthi mawungena emaseleni uthole ezinye iboshwa mina zange mina ngihlaliswe neyiboshwa ngangihlala ngekwane.
And remember that when you are booked into a cell, you find other prisoners there. But I was never in a cell where there were prisoners. I was alone.
Ngoba ngangizokwazi ukubuza iboshwa ukuthi lapha kukuphi la.
Because I would have been able to inquire from the other prisoners as to where this is.
It's good. Please, Mal, can we take the long adjournment to this point?
Okay.